One of the articles included in your optional resources for this week talks about how Last Stop on Market Street has more awards than can fit on the cover. This incredible book has also a plethora of resources for making it accessible to your students. So all of those are included here, along with a sort of guest lecture by the author. Matt de la Peña here is not only reading the story and reenacting it, he's also cueing his audience about what they should be paying attention to, what certain things, certain phrases, certain images could mean. This invaluable sort of reflection by the author here brings out the very subtle symbolism and reflections that the book is making. And that was sort of the point. De la Peña talks about the fact that he wants to include diversity even when diversity is not the subject of the story, which is what the reader experiences with this book. So listen to this and then reflect on, did you catch all of that subtle symbolism the first time you were reading this book? How could you bring that out in an op-ed to help your readers really understand the value and just the complexity of this story? And your other option for this first activity is Hair Love. Hair Love is an Oscar-winning short film that also addresses diversity in very complex and subtle ways. It's a worldless film, and so all of the interpretation needs to be done either through the music or the imagery or the visuals that the audience is receiving. So for this activity, you are going to be thinking about that diversity, the subtlety of diversity and how it's being represented, and then include resources and create an activity for a library post, a library op-ed blog post that you would be fictionally creating for your audience. And as you're doing this, keep in mind the ways that this might be reaching audiences that would perhaps have originally surprised the authors, such as audiences here in Appalachia, who are 50% perhaps growing up with grandparents, or 50% of grandparents identifying as the primary caregiver for their grandchildren, just like CJ and his grandmother. And also, like the author, Matt de la Peña. So in thinking about this, thinking about why this matters, write this op-ed, and I really look forward to what you do with it.